Hey guys, we're back. So it's currently 9:58 p.m. on the East Coast. It's April 4th, 2023. This is Rando Geek, and I just want to go over an article here. It's not too long. It's about a minute read, and so this will be a short recording, but it involves Western Digital. And for those of you that do not know who Western Digital is, they're highly recognized for data storage devices. Um, they make very affordable SSDs, HDDs. It looks like they had a little bit of a security breach. So, according to the article, now I do want to let you guys know that this article was released on April 3rd, so I'm a day behind. I'm just getting over a cold, so for the last 2 days, I haven't really been able to record. So I'm just catching up on some articles that I found worthy of discussing. Um, and I'll give you a little bit of what happened here, and then I'll tell you why I felt this article was worth discussing. So it looks like on April 3rd, data storage devices maker Western Digital on Monday said it's looking into a network security incident after a breach in some systems disrupted parts of its business operations. The unauthorized party obtained certain data from its systems, and Western Digital is working to understand the nature and scope of that data, the company said in a statement. The company said that the incident may cause further disruption to its business operations and is implementing measures to secure the operations, including taking systems and services offline. The company also said it is working with law enforcement authorities following its own investigation with outside security and forensic experts. So, what's interesting is we're seeing a lot of this continuous data breaches and network security disruption. Why? What's going on? That's the question here. We're seeing it with T-Mobile, we're seeing it with AT&T, we're seeing it with Verizon, all the big wireless carriers, we're seeing it with a lot of the big computer manufacturers now. It's just going on everywhere. Um, we're seeing a lot of in-house disruption. It has a lot to do with what's going on in the world. I mean, are people just losing it? Is that why they're doing what they're doing? Is that why we have all these disgruntled employees trying to sabotage companies? Did someone get laid off? Did someone uh, get spoken to in a way that they're not completely satisfied? So they figured, hey, we're just going to sabotage this company here and, you know, totally ruin and sabotage a business. So that's what attracted me to this article. I feel like we're seeing a lot of this, and I guess I just want to know if you guys agree. What do you think is causing this? Like, why are so many companies experiencing a data breach and security, network security incidents like this, where it's affecting so many people? It's affecting the everyday consumer, the business itself. You know, it's affecting everyone everyone that's involved with the company, you know, and anyone that anticipated or anticipates to be involved with the company. This right here can literally tank a company's stock. This gets reported, stocks tank. Nobody wants to partner or be involved with a company that is easily manipulated and is easily taken down by a data breach. You know, once your information is leaked, it's on a dark web. Good luck trying to get it off. You know, so mission accomplished for those that are behind the breach. It's always a win for them because it's when something like this happens, they really do get what they want. They get noticed, their work gets noticed, and the company suffers. So at the end of the day, The question is, why? What do you think? Why do you think something like this happens? I'd like to know your thoughts. I think there's quite a bit of reasons. You know, a lot of it is an unhappy, most likely an unhappy employee who felt like he needed to tie some loose ends. Maybe he knew he was getting terminated, or maybe maybe he got terminated and he somehow was able to, you know, get his hands on some information before he left. More than likely, he saw it coming. Maybe word of mouth, whatnot, or something happened that gave him some idea that he was getting terminated, or they could be more than one person involved, that they were getting terminated or whatnot, and they felt, well, you know what, if I'm going out with a bang. But it's very interesting that things like this happen in major companies that have high security, firewalls, protecting them and supposedly safeguarding consumer information and company information, and then something like this happens. Network just gets taken down like that. Breaches, all over the place. Consumer information all over the dark web. Mayhem for the company. Big problem. And it's a big problem that continues to happen, and it's been happening far more often than we all like to admit, which is why, it brings me back to that question, why? Like, what can companies do to prevent this? What can they do from a security standpoint to prevent a disgruntled employee? What can they also do to maybe not let it get to that level, to where someone feels so upset with the company that they need to take this kind of action? This is far more than saying, something horrible to your boss, or, posting posting some silly photo of them on social media, or, doing some childlike, revenge type of thing. This is literally like, this is big. These things are big. When someone causes a data breach for the company that they were working for, this is huge. So I'm going to leave it at that. As always, thank you guys for listening in, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.